Hi guys, today I'm going to be doing my ill makeup look. For this past week I've been so ill, but I've been dragging my butt to college every single day. So yeah, I've been having like really bad sore throat and really bad coughs. And also like my nose has just been running and dripping, and anytime that I've had my head down walking to college whilst texting someone, my nose was dripping and I was just like, oh, my life. And yeah, I just felt disgusting and I didn't want to put any makeup on. I just felt just like no. But to counteract my mood, I put on more makeup and I just tried to make myself look presentable and pretty by using pinky shades to really liven up my face, really give it some colour, and also just, I really like this look. It's just so youthful and glowy. Oh, I forgot to do one thing. That was to set the makeup with the NYX Dewy Finish Spray, just to take off any powdery residues on the skin, and that really just emphasises the highlighter as well, and I hope it picks up on camera. But this is what I've been doing to look how I look to college, looking alright and not looking like a piece of shit, really. So I hope you enjoy this makeup look, and please keep on watching if you want to see it. As always, I've always done my brows and my lashes first. I always do mascara first because I make a horrible mess, because mascara just ends up all over the eyelid, going all crusty and black, and yeah, so I always do them first so I'm able to clean it up before I go on to the rest of my face. And I always do my brows first. I don't know why, second. I don't know why, but it's just easier that way for me. My brow routine doesn't really change that much, because once you found a routine, you really like it and it's good, and I don't want to mess it up. But I would really like to try something else. But for now, I've been using the NYX Taming Frame Tinted Brow Pomade. I really like this stuff. I mean, it's like a eyeliner for your eyebrows. It does go a long way. I use whatever is in the cap mostly. I'll go back in and dip it in there. I like to use either a small square tipped brush or an angled brush, depending on what type of eyebrow I like. I mean, today I've used a angled brush because I wanted a more precise angled brow, and I have it in the shade black. And then for any patches missing in the brow, I like to go in to make it more lengthy. I like to use the Rimmel London brow pencil in the shade black brown. Just gives it a bit more definition and a bit more length on the tail. And then to almost set and just add more colour and depth into the brow, I like to use the Natural Collection eyeshadow in Crushed Walnut. At the moment it's been running quite red. I don't know why, because it's quite a grey toned. I used to use this for contour, but it's running quite red at the moment, so I need to find something else to replace this. And to set the brow, I like to use the, it looks really disgusting, but it still works. This is the Collection Colour Lash in the shade, it's just clear, so yeah. It's really nice, cheap and cheerful. Makes your brows stand in place and not budge all day, and it's really cheap. Yeah, I've said that already. Shut up. And then also, adding more bushiness to the brow, more thickness, I've been using the, everything's just rubbed off, the 2000 Calorie by Max Factor waterproof, oh my gosh, waterproof mascara, and this is just black. I used to use it for my eyelashes. When I first got it, I really liked it, but it just didn't do anything more for my lashes, and it just stopped working nicely, so I used it on my brows and I really like it for thickening them up. That's my brows and my lashes. Oh yeah, I always curl my eyelashes. I always use the H&M eyelash curlers, and if you want to find a review, I do have a review on my blog about these H&M eyelash curlers. Okay, let's stop the talking about the brow talk. Hand sanitizer. Okay, Nivea Men Post Shave Balm in Sensitive. Really like this for grabbing onto the makeup, and because I've been ill, my makeup has been fading around my nose area because, you know, you blow your nose and unless your makeup comes off. But hey, it's okay. Everyone gets ill sometimes. And I do have some breakout. Well, I've got a healing one on my nose, and I've got a few on my cheek at the moment, because it is werewolf week. Not a good week to be in. Werewolf week and being ill is not nice, you guys. Why? You can hear a hissing sound. It's my sister's phone charger, and it drives me absolutely crazy. She has the Samsung Galaxy Note 1 and bugs me so much. Anyway, I just like to work this into the skin using my fingers, and because my skin's been feeling quite dry, this has really just helped to smooth everything and calm everything down. Moving on to foundation, I have been using the MAC Studio Sculpt foundation in the shade NC30. It hasn't been nice on my skin recently, I don't know why. I think it's because my skin texture has changed, because it's feeling quite dry and dehydrated because I've been ill, and no matter how much water I've been drinking, I'm just always continuously thirsty. I don't know why, but yeah. So I've been either using the Chanel Vitalumia Aqua in the shade B30 or the Dior Skin Nude BB Cream in the shade 002. They're just quite hydrating and goes on really nicely on skin. They treat your skin nicely when your skin is feeling ill. So today I'm going to be using, because I'm running so low on this, like it's almost gone and it's going to take me forever to get it out of the tube, the packaging. So I'm going to be using the Dior Skin Nude BB Cream. I think this is going to run quite pale, because it's been quite sunny in the UK recently, so my skin has reacted to that and like tinted itself. I wear sun cream every single day, but I don't know why, but my skin changes according to the weather or season, I guess. So I just use about a pump and a half, and I'm going to start on my nose. Oh shoot, this always happens, I always forget what to do next. So bloody annoying, I forgot this step. I always do a jaw contour under my foundation, so I just take the Revolution Mono Eyeshadow in Delicious, because it's a grey toned powder, and I use like a flat top contour brush, and I just basically just put a load on my jaw. It's okay because we're going to blend it out and go back into the foundation, mainly using the Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge, and just tapping that onto the skin because my nose is being quite red and sensitive. I hope I'm better by Tuesday at least, because I would like to get some work done, and I would like to be well for my driving lesson, because I don't think I could manage doing a driving lesson whilst being still slightly ill. I did sneeze quite a lot on the one I had on Monday. So yeah, don't know how it looks on camera, but it looks alright in real life. I woke up this morning and my eyes were so sore. I had a load of sleepy dust, and I know that sounds disgusting. I don't know why, they were just so sore. I've been sleeping well. I did get like a good 6 hours of sleep last night, and oh my gosh, my muscles hurt so much from coughing, like continuously, and it's just like so stiff and just so, it's like I've had like a whole ab workout and it just hurts so bad. Okay, I've been blending for a good 3 minutes now, so it should be there. It's just quite a nice hydrating base to have, and it's not heavy or anything. Okay, as you can see, I'm nearly running out of this stuff, but I do really like it. This is the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in the shade NC20. I don't know when I'm not going to do this anymore, because it's just one of them things that have stuck with me. And it's just doing the whole, you know, V-shaped triangle highlighting under the eye thing. I think it's going to stick with me forever. I wish I didn't like this, because then I'd be using less products and looking a bit more natural, but I just like the way it looks on me. It makes my face look better. And under the contour line on the chin, cupid bow area, down the centre of the nose, and then on the forehead I like to do an inverted triangle, then on the sides of the forehead, and the temples, on the sides of the nose. Okay, now I'm going to be blending with the other side of the sponge. Oh, being ill in college isn't nice because there's just so much going on all the time, and like I wish there was a little place where you could just rest and just sleep. It's so much easier to sleep in college than it is at home. I don't know why. I mean, I could easily fall asleep in class, whereas falling asleep at home is just so much harder. And like on the weekend last week when I was starting to get ill, I tried to have naps, but it just didn't work. It's just so hard to fall asleep. I don't know why. Sleep has just run away with me. With me? Away from me. So we just blend, 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 blend until our hearts come. But at least Heather's well now. She was ill and she left me for a couple of days. But on the forehead now, blending up into the hairline. I don't know where I should be looking. Should I be looking at you whilst I'm blending, or should I be looking in the mirror? Because I don't want to get it into my eyebrow. Yeah, I suppose that's quite hard as well. When you put makeup on, well, the base on after your eyebrows, it can be hard to blend, but it's not like I'm doing it on my whole eyebrow area. I don't know. I'm gonna go in with another fine artist detail brush. I will always use this. I haven't found anything close to this, and this is the Mercier Secret Camouflage Concealer in shade SC3. I just really like this. I mean, it's really good for pinpoint concealing. It's a hard, waxy concealer, which means it enables you to have a high coverage onto specific areas. And I like to put it on my nose again to add a bit more lightness there. And then also have the scar on my nose as well, some on top of the eyebrow there. Then I just like to let that sit in for a bit and just melt into the skin. And going back with the contour brush, I'm going to be contouring my cheeks with what's left on the brush. Oh, that wasn't a nice sound. Wow. Now taking a domed concealer brush, that's what you call it, I'm going to be blending down the nose and the eyebrows. Now tapping the concealer in because I want the highest coverage available, just to really mask those imperfections. So this sponge is just from Primark and it comes in like a pack of 24, and I just take the powder onto, like a generous amount, onto the sponge and just place the load under the eye, basically where I put the MAC Polar Wear concealer in those areas. I really like doing this because I like to look more highlighted, more awake. It just gives the illusion of brighter skin under the jawline? No. Under the contour line, and it gives you like that airbrush skin look. I don't know what it does, but it's amazing. Then down the centre of the nose, side of the nose, but you don't want that oil shining through. Just gonna let that sit on the skin for now, and then going on to bronzer. And also not forgetting to moisturise the lip. I'm going to be using the EOS lip balm in raspberry. I find that this has really nice, I don't know, texture for anything that goes on top of the lips. So now we will be taking the H&M Deep Bronze Solar Flare bronzing powder. This is absolutely beautiful. I love the shiny, the glimmers in it. I don't know if you can see, but it's quite a deep bronzy colour. It has some flecks. I have done a review on this, but I don't know when I'm going to put it up. I'll link it down below when I do. Yeah. So I'm going to be taking like a nice fluffy, it's almost tapered. I don't know if you can see. It's like, so I'm going to be taking that on the brush, and then from the contour I'm going to be blending upwards into the cheek for some nice colour and some warmth, because we don't want to look like we're dead and ill. We don't want to look like we've just been on a holiday. No, we don't. We want to look healthy. So a bit of sun always does that, doesn't it? So I'm going to be blending nice and upwards in upward motions. I don't care if I remove any of the baking stuff because it's okay. And into the forehead, making the face look a bit slimmer. Maybe down, just, I don't know. Then like on the tip of the nose, nice. Okay, I think that's nice. And I'm taking the Real Techniques powder brush. I'm just going to be flicking all of that baking stuff off. This gives you a nice clean cut contour. Now I'm going to be taking Hoola by Benefit and contouring my nose with a small fluffy angled brush, starting from the brow, going downwards. I don't know how I do this, I just do it. And then on to the tip, I just like to do like a little triangle. And then kind of join everything together. Then I like to take that concealer brush to blend everything in. Okay, I think that's blended enough. For blush, because being ill takes a lot of colour out of your face and makes you look a bit pale and horrid, I like to put it back. I've been either using the Chanel Jus Contrast in the shade Rose Petal, or I've been using the Revolution blush in the shade Now. But for today, I'm loving this at the moment, so I'm using that. So it's the Revolution blush in the shade Now, and then just taking an Artist Fluffy tapered brush. I'm going to be taking that onto the, I don't like taking things onto the apple of my face, I just like to put it on top of the bronzer. That was a really weird bronzer word. Bronzer. Oh my gosh, my eyes go red. Just warming everything up, making you look a bit more alive. Whoops. Oh, my fingers are. So it's a really nice blue toned pink, and it's not something that I would normally pick, but it's so nice, and it just, oh, I really love this. Heading on to one of my favourite parts, apart from bronzer, and this is highlight. I'm going to be taking the Revolution highlighter in the shade Revolution Radiant Light in the shade Glow. So a really nice peachy highlighter with golden undertones. It's a subtle glow. It can be in your face if you build it up. Yeah, it just blends in to the bronzer effortlessly and the blush. And I like to do like a C motion from the cheekbone up into the temple on top of the brow. So I like everything to look a bit more lifted and just glowy. Right, taking my finger, taking some on the tip of my nose, and then down the centre of the nose, and then onto the Cupid bow. I don't know if you can tell on camera how nice this product is. It's so gorgeous and smooth. Not chalky at all. Hate having a sore throat. Onto some lip action. So I've been using two Essence lip liners. This is in Soft Berry and this is in the Nude, and together this makes a really nice milkshake matte pink, and I love it so much. Yeah, it's just been making my face a bit more rosy and a bit more. So recently I've just been lining my bottom lip first and then my top lip. And just filling it in. I'm not aiming to overline or anything, just aiming to add some colour onto the lip. I find with this shade especially, it's not hard, but the formula is like really similar to the MAC ones. And it's pretty long wearing. Ugh, why have I made such a mess today? Anyway, that's just Soft Berry on its own. So I could wear this out now if I wanted, but I'm going for a more softer look, so I'm going to be adding in the nude on top. You guys see the difference between the top and lower lip? Could leave it like this, but also I've been adding the YSL Rouge Volupte in shade 1. Damn it, I've just noticed that I have this whole flicky thing out my hair. Ugh, how annoying is that? Anyway, got the lipstick in shade 1, and now just tapping it into the lip. Mainly focusing on the centre. Oh, before I forget, I have been really enjoying this by putting some of the highlighter onto my lid, mainly focusing on the centre, and it just peeks through the lashes, catching the light, and it's just really nice. And add some highlight onto the lid. By all means, you can switch up the products and use how much or more or less makeup you want. This is how I like to wear makeup when I'm ill. I know that I'll just be taking some of it off anyway when I blow my nose, but by putting makeup on I just feel a bit more human and improved. Yeah, so if you don't like how much makeup I put on, just, I don't know, use less or use more. I don't know, just saying, use whatever you like, and if you're ill, hope you get better. If you're well, hope you don't get ill, and I'll see you guys next time.